Bungie was back this week for their latest Destiny 2 news dump, and we've got some exciting news on returning weapons, and also Iron Banner is coming back next week, which will give you even more chances at pinnacles for that power climb, which is especially good at the moment with Grandmaster Nightfalls being back. Well, today I'm going to cover all the latest news, so let's get to it. Well, Bungie dropped their latest news on the 24th of June 2021, and they started off by saying, "This week at Bungie, it's getting dark." So the Endless Night really ramped up this week as the tower is now in full dark mode. Strange things are afoot as Guardians continue to search for answers by diving even deeper into that Vex network. And hopefully the source is found soon, as it's looking pretty problematic in the tower right now. Well, the bravest and the most powerful among you have already started to take on Grandmaster Nightfalls. That went live last week with the Glassway. And for anyone not aware, Grandmaster Nightfalls are some of the most difficult content to aspire to. If you've reached the proper power but you haven't given it a go yet, Plug 1 is up for grabs this week, so get in there. Well, next up we've got Shoot for the Moon. So back in January, Bungie announced that 4 weapons from the Dreaming City and 4 weapons from the Moon were going to be reissued with a new perk pool, but Bungie hadn't brought them all back yet. So in the next update, currently scheduled for the 6th of July 2021, Bungie are going to be reissuing the remaining Moon and Dreaming City weapons with all new perks. So all of these weapons will drop from their original sources on their respective destination. So here's the full list of the weapons alongside with the examples of new perks that they can roll with. Let's start off with the Moon weapons. We've got Loud Lullaby. That one can drop with Tunnel Vision. We've got One Small Step. That one can drop with Trench Barrel. We've got Tranquility. That one can drop with Frenzy. Arc Logic. That's a really good weapon. That one can drop with Heating Up. We've got Dream Breaker. That one is going to come with Cornered, and that is a brand new fusion rifle perk. You'll get Every Waking Moment. That one can come with Killing Wind. We've got Love and Death. That's going to come with Chain Reaction. A Fine Memorial. That's going to come with Adrenaline Junkie. And then we've got Night Terror. That one is going to come with One for All. So there's plenty of stuff to be excited about in there. We've got Loud Lullaby, we've got Tranquility, and also Arc Logic 2. Well, next up, let's have a look at the Dreaming City weapons. So we've got Tiger Spite. That one can roll with Frenzy. We've got Twilight Oath. That one is definitely a fan favourite weapon, and that one can drop with Vorpal Weapon. And we've also got Abide the Return. That one can drop with Thresh. So we know that several of the weapons have been popular in the past, so looking at you, Twilight Oath, we hope you enjoyed getting fresh drops. And if you're a new player who doesn't have any of these weapons, well, happy hunting. Next up, we've got Irons in the Fire. So next week, Lord Saladin is making another trip back to the tower to hold his infamous tournament. But wait, wasn't he here just a week ago? Well, what we can say is this guy loves overseeing territory control, plus with Grandmasters going live, Bungie figured you want some extra pinnacle reward opportunities sooner rather than later. So Iron Banner is going to be back on Tuesday, the 29th of June, and that's going to be around until the 6th of July. Well, next week won't be your last chance to take care of any unfinished business with Lord Saladin. We've also got one final Iron Banner later in the season. Well, now Bungie gives over the microphone to the player support team with an important update on the Bungie store, game performance, and also known issues too. So first of all, we've got the Bungie store and rewards update. So on July the 1st, the Bungie store beta is going to be rolled out as they prepare to transition to a new e-commerce platform. So players with existing Bungie store accounts would be prompted to change their passwords once the beta is live. And with the new store, players will be able to sign in using their Bungie.net accounts, which will make viewing, browsing and purchasing Bungie rewards an improved and more streamlined experience. So please note that any generated Bungie reward codes for the Vault of Glass Art Print, Descendant Seal and Splintered Seal will no longer be valid after July the 1st, 2021. So players who do not purchase the Bungie rewards before July the 1st will need to sign in with a Bungie store account linked to a Bungie.net account that has completed the appropriate triumphs to purchase the associated Bungie reward items. And for more information, you can visit the Bungie Rewards Help article, and you can see that on Bungie.net. Well, next up, a really important one, so PC frame rate update. So earlier this week, AMD released an optional update that resolved an issue where some Radeon graphic products may be experiencing lower than expected performance in Destiny 2 when compared to previous Radeon software versions. So for more information, you can see the Radeon software Adrenaline 21.6.1 highlights. There's loads of information in there. And please note that this optional update may not fully resolve PC frame rate issues for AMD users. They are continuing to investigate other issues related to the PC frame rate. Well, now we've got some Well, now we've got some other known issues too. So bounties, valor and weekly challenges are sometimes not gaining progress in Crucible matches. The Warmind longevity armor mod doesn't make Warmind cells last longer and doesn't appear to explode like regular cells. The Pearl of Glass Triumph progression may not count if collected between multiple characters, and the Hunter's boots of the Emperor's agent no longer display shaders correctly. The Transversive Steps exotic Warlock armor create a gap at the waist when used with the 7th Seraph robes, and the PS4 controllers sometimes don't work on PC. Some players have reported that not using the Steam beta client has resolved that issue. Key bindings don't appear to work after alt-tabbing on Stadia, and there are floating pieces that appear in the first-person view when looking down at the Lunafaction Boots exotic Warlock armor. And Bungie are also continuing to investigate Beagle and Baboon errors. And Cosmo finished up this week, so I know it's a super short twab this week. As we mentioned in the Moon and Dreamy City weapons section, there's an update coming in a few weeks, and Bungie are going to have more information to share next week about what to expect in that update. Also, they're going to cover the upcoming Solstice of Heroes event, so get ready for a fun-filled summer. Well, let me know down in the comments what you think of the latest news from Bungie, and which of those returning weapons are you looking forward to coming back. Well, that is it for the latest Destiny 2 news roundup, and as always, thank you so much for watching. For more Destiny 2 content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. If you want to join the community, check out the Discord link in the description, or you can follow me on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again. Have a great weekend.